Hello there, YouTube. I am the Atheist Boney, and today I am going to be doing a box opening of these two Equestrian Odyssey theme decks, uh, taking care of business and jam session. Okay, the cards came from unicorncards.com, www.unicorncards.co.uk. And if you want to find me, I'm at Geek Retreat Newcastle every Saturday. If you're interested in playing games of My Little Pony, there'll be other players there. We meet usually about 12 o'clock. So let's get on with it. Starting with Jam Session. Only because it's got Final Scratch and a Piggy Pie on the front, and I really like those two ponies. Okay, let's get into it. Same as any theme deck, you get action tokens, rule book, and the playmat. Now let's have a look what's in the deck itself. It's a pink-white deck. If I can get into it. There we go. Nice tab on the back. Also this Saturday I'll be trying to get some games using these two decks against each other, so you'll be able to see them in action. Okay, this one is our Piggy Pie Cutie My Consultant promo foil version. Okay, now we've got Octavia, Standing Ovation. Easy flip condition: when you confront this card, turn this card over, and when a friend enters play at a problem, you may have another character there get +2 power till the end of the turn. So not a bad little card. Okay, we have two Pinkie Pie Consultants, two Rarity Kirima Consultants. That's just your score thing. Two Fleur de Lis. Three Fleur de Lis. Three for the finish Fashion Forward. Two Sugar Bell Just a Snag. Two Daisy, Lily, and Roselock. Well, under pressure. Well, I know opposing characters share this card gets +3 power, so. Three Babsie's Cutie Marked. Really love this card. Three DG Pawn 3. Its effect is if you exhaust this card to dismiss an exhausted friend. Really good against that Screwloo from Walks in Time. We have a purple friend, two Twilight Sparkle Kunima Consultant, two Rayburn, two Left Hooves, two copies of Bulk Biceps. When it's play, dismiss a friend. When this card leaves play, put a card from your disco pile into your hand. So we go away to recycle stuff. Two Gimmies. We have two Spike to the 9s. Three copies of Makeover. Don't know why Makeover's in here, but never mind. We have two copies of Cold Wave. Two copies of 10 Carat Hat. Two copies of Umbrella Hat. Interesting card. Two copies of Cardboard Box. Trollmakers, we have 2 Trilamites Little Powerhouses, and 2 copies of the Creeping Smooths. And for our problems, we have 2 copies of Winter Startup, 2 copies of Bridging the Gap. And when this problem is solved, you may look at the top card of your problem deck and put it on the top or the bottom. So go with yeah. 2 Figure Out Friendship, 2 Opponents Count Up Gala, which is opponents play +1 to play friends here, and 2 Strut Your Stuff, Strut Your Stuff as I say. Friends you have with resources on them have +2 power. Okay, that is it for the first one, which is Jam Session. Can't wait to start using this deck. Now for the next box opening is our Taking Care of Business, which is a orange yellow deck. Sorry about the camera. Same as before, get rid of them. Okay. We have a foil version of Applejack Kirima Consultant. We have Muffin Mare, Sharon is Caring. Well, there's another character with at least 3 power here. You may turn this card over. It's going to be tougher to flip than our Octavia, but let's see what the effect is. You can pay 1, exhaust one of your characters to add its power to another character until the end of the turn. Interesting little effect there. We have 2 copies of Fluttershy Kirima Consultant, 2 copies of Applejack Kirima Consultant, or 3 if you include the promo. We've got 2 Apple Bloom Remarkable. It's if you exhaust this card and discard a card to play 1 less for your next card this turn. You've got 3 copies of this. We have 3 copies of 3D Drops, Secret Agent. When one of your friends ends up plays here, you may exhaust this card to exhaust an opposing character here. Granny Smith, Apple Matriarch. It has a Diligent of 1. It's a cost 3, 1 requirement, 1 for 2 power. We have 2 copies of Starspur, Appaloosan Deputy. This card enters play, you may look at an opponent's hand. It's just a generic 3 cost for 3 power. Then we have Sheriff Silverstar, 2 of them. When this card enters play, name a card. An opponent reveals their hand and discards each card with that name. Probably be best to combo that with Starspur. We have 2 Trixie Rock Farmer, 3 copies of Animal Allies. Welcome to the Horde. This card's power is equal to the number of friends you have. We have 3 copies of Weathermare, Team Player. 2 copies of Rainbow Dash Cutie Consultant. 2 copies of Harry Bear Hugs, which is a common 3, 5 power. 2 Calvin and Theo are nuts. When this card enters play, you may dismiss a resource, so good resource removal there. We have 2 copies of Golden Harvest Beautiful Crop. When this card enters play, put a +1 power counter on each of your friends here. 3 Makeover. 2 copies of Barrel Through. During a face-off, flip an additional card. 2 Splash Attack, which is just turn a Troublemaker face down. 2 copies of Ponyville. Let's play on a problem. Opposing friends moved here get -1 power until the end of the turn. Under arrest. Play on a character, exhaust that character. If that character has 3 or less power, it is not ready during the ready phase, so a really good way of slowing down your opponent's main characters. And also we have 2 copies of Amawaspy. I'm hope I'm not butchering that name. Ancient Terror. Troublemakers can't be uncovered here, so looks like this deck is an anti-Troublemaker deck. Problems are 2 copies of Locked Out. 2 copies of Hay Bale Monster Stack. 2 copies of Jailbreak. 2 copies of Mob Mentality. And 2 copies of Troublemakers have -2 power. That is it for the box opening videos. Hope you enjoyed them. We'll be doing more theme deck box openings. Try to get my hands on the High Magic theme decks, which I've already done a review of one of them on this channel, but it'd be nice to do a box opening of it. Okay, this is the Atheist Brony. Don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos from me. So goodbye, and see you next time.